a map off of Vitality. It's improved from how this rivalry started. But Vitality have always had the edge. Does that change today?
Well, you do wonder, right? Typically, these seeding games, we're not too sure what we're going to get out of rosters, but I think there's a lot on the line here just to know that this is a bit of a grudge match or revenge match from that major final. The Mongols could go deeper in a playoff bracket that we know that they can now compete in. This one's heating up straight into an A hit. Mirage, T side for Mongols, where they do their best work. And exploding into the bomb site. They've gone past Apex.
Oh, they will find him. ZywOo on the smoke spam, going to get rid of sneaky Apex hiding in the ramp smoke. They take the advantage even further, running at Vitality. Flames, one to the dome, but it's a fake dink.
It's his teammate, I think.
Dead on that swing. Rops suddenly left as the only man standing, and it's looking to be a very convincing pistol round here. Rops won't get to complicate it much. Just one kill found on those dual Berettas. The Mongols come out swinging.
Bit of a mess in the bomb site. Call that a cold start for Vitality. No headshots connecting. Plenty of open fights. Plenty of players peeking you. But Mongols just lay their hat on that A bomb site and convert the pistol with ease. Nice to see Mongols starting strong. I wonder if we're going to get a similar result to that Austin final where Mongols, remember, they ran over Mirage 13-5, dominant lead to the series. Then they got banged out on back-to-back maps.
I think one of the things that's been at the cornerstone of this Vitality run is their exceedingly high floor, right? Like, even if you're kind of getting the B or the C game out of Vitality, it's still enough to beat a number of the top teams. But I don't think that's going to be the case versus the Mongols. They have to bring their A game. So trying to recover here with a force buy. It's one from Rops and a TK thrown into the mix from the Mongols. Leaves this one in a 3-on-3. A round where Vitality would have surely looked to save. Were it not for that TK, that's going to bring them around and make them want to give this a look in.
Huge upgrade to get the post plant as well. Don't know if Vitality can really commit to this. It looks like they're interested, but the AKs are going to tear them to shreds. Flames around the corner, gone. And with that, enough of a warning from the Mongols to give it up and go home. Vitality hope for an eager player. They don't get it. And so Mongols look to convert. I think the most exciting part of this series for me opens up if Mongols can take Mirage again, because we have that overpass third coming through a map. The Vitality have clearly been open to playing. They've beaten Astralis on it already. And Mongols leave it open just as well to try and perhaps catch Vitality off on a new map. Try and get them before they know exactly how they want to play. To be honest, they probably have rather nuke a map they've beaten Vitality on twice before, but that was the final ban, putting us on this new edition of Overpass. That's all for later, though. You're going to have to hang on for that. Is it presumptuous of me to think the Mongols can take Mirage again? I'm not too sure. They've certainly looked lights out here at Cologne so far. Shredding the Falcons. And an easy opener against the French.
A lot of respect shown in this round. They know with those weapons saved out of it not to be too overzealous here. The Mongols keep it low and slow and will just end up in another one of these B hits. Back-to-back rounds, it's looked to be their answer up against the force from Vitality. There's the opening. Mizinho gonna get it. ZywOo secures that trade and keeps the Mongols looking pretty in this post plant.
Beautiful even. No way breaking back into this with just pistols and a shotgun on Apex. He should go for an exit apps. And the Deagles hang around. Mongols converting with no stress. That was very slow. With a lot of respect, as you say. Vitality gonna stay cold as they looked in the pistol. Not really had the chance to fight in this game so far. Just avoided on these B hits. Exits denied. And Apex will not get his upgrade either. Nice shot for Techno.
Terrorists win.
So we've got a game. Pressure, always a conversation, especially at the biggest events, but hard to know how it will affect the Mongols today, knowing that they're already guaranteed to be in the Lanxess. Their first appearance in the Cathedral. Anything else is just a cherry on top. But my God, that treat is sweet if you can take down the world's best team to do it. Because despite all the conversation about the win streak being broken and that BO1 on Inferno, still, nobody's beat Vitality in a BO3. So let's see if Mongols can improve upon their major performance.
Oh, full blind. And there's a nice bit of interplay between Flames and ZywOo. Rops catching these stray Mongols players as they try to move in through middle. Now Blitz will skirt by, but he's the last surviving player from this mid component. Trying to link back up with 9-10. They've only got 40 seconds left to work with, and the only thing going their way is this element of surprise that they've just lost. Flames gets the spot. And so Blitz is known about, they take the fight from Cat, they put the pressure on him, and that forces him right into the prying eyes of that ZywOo AWP. The guns come out for Vitality, and that first round is flawless in their favor.
Love how Apex is playing there as well. Full tucked in the window left side. He can re-info mid, but also he allows them up connector. He gives Mongols enough rope to hang themselves. They have to get deep into the A bomb site. When Flames gets the spot, ZywOo controls spawn. There's no way to plant the bomb in that round for the Mongols, and Apex is not offering up a kill back in. Impressive shots from Robs, hitting double dinks on the headshot angle with the A4. Vitality get on the board, and they do it without a death.
Back to this mid control. Very respectful game from the Mongols. I mean, with the familiarity between these squads, very good idea as to how each team likes to play. That's how they tend to go. These mid players are marked by Apex in the window and Rops on Cat. Mezzy hears the footsteps up in the apartments. That first man nearly makes it in, but Rops won't give him the space. Mezzy gonna clamp down on this spillover, and now he's got Apex here in rotation. Still too strong inside of B, and they're not ready for Vitality's captain swinging through the back line. Blitz is gonna do what he can here. He's had a fantastic string of clutches in this tournament so far, but you thought a 1v4 versus the world's #1 team was a bridge too far. Can Blitz make it happen? Would have to be the ace clutch for the Mongols leader. Doing this one without the Horde. Peek from the window. Did that get commed across? No. Flame's gonna sniff him out and stop Blitz in that clutch.
Oh, that's a very scary round. Blitz hitting some phenomenal shots. Angle management for Vitality is really strong on short side. No one overgiving the peaks or letting Mongols battle their way back into that round. Just getting info when they dropped out apartments for Apex to come in and swoop them up. Very nice try from Blitz. This one particularly, but A bridge too far to win that clutch out. Vitality find back-to-back rounds. Blitz hero AK, he's believing in his aim, backing it on this eco. ZywOo the same, armored up, ready to pick it up.
ZywOo has a little swing over the top of Ticket and disrupts this whole complay. Now he's got the AK trapped in. Bomb lost over in window, and this is quickly building to a disastrous finish for the Mongols. ZywOo, pistol whip for the third.
Let's go!
And Apex getting pumped up as Vitality pull this scoreline back to an even game straight away.
Yeah, one thing that's been fun for Vitality is hearing from them what their motivations are, right? Different event, different day. Oh, today we do it for the Golden Hornets and the Lancers. Today we do it to, you know, beat this team that have beaten us before. Always setting these new bars and new goals as well. So it's nice to see Apex actually pumped up about this game that I think many teams in this position we've seen gone by have maybe lost their spark in a seeding matchup, but Vitality still have streaks on streaks to talk about. They still have a perfect head-to-head against every roster, and so still finding that motivation to look for a dominant win.
I mean, you know, you come so close to a perfect season for Vitality, and it's one that you essentially do call a perfect season. The only tournament they ever fell down in was that Bounty, their first event with Rops in the lineup. Other than that, they won every single tournament they attended, so the bar is very, very high for Vitality.
Won every game until Legacy.
And, you know, in more ways than one, these Vitality guys are thinking of Legacy, right? And it is kind of the big picture goal of setting themselves up as Counter-Strike's best roster, firmly being in the Vitality era. Still kind of a discourse, a dialogue about that, and if it's appropriate to say we are in it, we are in one. Vitality want to leave nothing a chance.
Bomb is laid back in spawn. Mongols have to reset. Apex keen as ever to fight in window, but Blitz's headshot matters more. Rops is still here. They're not ready. Boost up on the full health player. Rops still struggles, but converts the kill. Window control can be taken by ZywOo. There's 40 seconds as his bomb comes back through the palace side. ZywOo and Flames in the bomb site. Even Mezzi leaning away from B. It's looking pretty clear for Vitality, piecing together where Mongols are ending.
Blitz over the top of the stairs, nails ZywOo. Are they ready for Flames, who steals himself away? Prepared for the ramp fight, was 9-10, but Flames gets out and continues to offer up resistance here. It's down to the 1v1, and Mezzi. Good tournament from this guy so far. Locked in this 1v1 versus ZywOo, who will have just enough time to get the bomb planted. It's this guy showing so much promise in high-pressure situations. It was meant to be a helping hand for the Mongols. Mezzi puts it on him and claims that lead for Vitality.
And the path of least resistance is the best path to walk. Mezzi just holds the uncrouch off of the plant and he goes right into the headshot. Simply done. Nothing to it. Vitality take the lead again. Ooh, Mongols on pistols now. ZywOo ate that nade, but it's not going to humble him. Insta peek lower. We'll have to come back to A soon on that smoke fade, and hey, no better timing. Mongols assessing the situation with an execute as Vitality pick their positions. Seeing a lack of mid control here for Vitality, and it's really not bothering them. Just means they're more prepared for this hit. Committing behind the triple comes Apex to help Flames.
Good transfer. Gets away with damage. Has Apex here to stop the spillover, stop this site getting stolen. And Senzu's Deagle runs dry of ammo.
Easy read.
Easy read, says Apex.
Hit him with the Dougal, but this ain't no magic roundabout. It's Vitality's wild ride. 5-3 up. And the CT side still climbing. Shocking reminder of what the Mongols are up against here. From the moment those guns have made an appearance for Vitality, they have yet to drop a round.
Dynamic.
Flung up for this apartments fight. There's the spam. Techno plays right into their hands.
It's a great bait. It's these little details that get you a kill like that Vitality excel in. Setting up their stars.
Potential for Apex to get discovered here. Senzu, that feels like too much of a golden ticket. You hear him running around like that. It's very, let's say, confident from Apex to be so cool about that mid presence.
Maybe blasé.
And it's given over a 4v4.
B is free.
What started as that double hold, that kind of bait and switch between ZywOo and Mezzi, has been reduced to just Mezzi over on Catwalk.
Need this kill.
They go searching for Senzu. They break apart the 1v1 in the round, but there's an important follow-up kill from Mizinho on his journey out through the apartments. Vitality on for a retake.
Yeah, Plant's still coming in pretty late here, so Vitality have ample time to wait for this rotation from Robs. He's coming in on the big flank. There's a kill available for him the closer he gets, but 9-10 tucked in the corner is still a position Robs has to check. His teammate in the bomb site. ZywOo finds that kill. Robs might need to speed up here. He's got the element of surprise. Can his team wait for him? Mizinho in the boost, all that remains, hits his headshot, falls out as well, but Flames is there to trade and save the day. Vitality do it again.
And what you can never get away from in this Vitality squad is kind of the degree of comfortability they're going to have. As you say, right, Rob's coming in on that late lurk, and it is very, very late in the round, but never feels that kind of call to speed up, that anxiety that comes with the faster bleeping of the bomb, the time running out. He knows that they're in a powerful position, gets his, and then it's like worst case scenario for Mizinho, who's in the perfect one and done position, but when his teammates die, you can't win that 1v3 with a one and done. You kind of wanted Mizinho in with the chance to almost play first in that arrangement.
Well, he's just
Vitality sniff out the other two.
He's hoping his team can get theirs, right? If they do, if he's in the 1v1, that's his round, you'd think almost certainly, but yeah, element of surprise only lasts so long, and this flawless run on the CT side of Vitality continuing after their first gun round. 6-3 up. Already beating their major performance in this map. They were 13-5 out of that first map. Oh, Rob's careful. He still hangs around despite stalling on the jump, and he gets a kill. Blitz dead. 9-10 attempts to come through connector, but if you're just going to walk this smoke, Apex is ready to receive. Contact out ramp, Flames, easy kill. They're not even looking, and he lives to tell the tale.
They're going to move past him. There's still this mid lurk as well, holding some promise for the Mongols. 9-10 able to come in later. Oh, this plant could certainly get denied. Apex at least scares them off of it. Still, this is where the Mongols have this flank to try and rely upon. 9-10 waits for the short fight. That's a crazy clear for Mezzi. And what was looking like a well laid out round for the Mongols, they scrapped their way back into a 3-on-3. might all fall apart unless Senzu can clutch, and he's getting pincered, getting run at, and just shy of that flick.
Oh, this has got to hurt for the Mongols. So many close rounds, so many clutch
that's
ups, so
three
many
of these close clutch 1vx's coming down to like 1v1s, 1v2s, but still falling the way of Vitality.
just so good at closing here. Oh, Vitality and Mezzi, another just high impact kill. It's been so much fun to watch. Just the swing frags that Mezzi gets in the round. 9-10 doesn't want to activate Connector. Vitality are aware he's in middle. He could have punished Apex numerous times on that plant, but he hangs around and Mezzi makes him regret it. Mongols making another aggressive purchase, and I don't blame them. It's signature Mongols, but they're doing it at the point in the game where they're all in for the last 2 rounds. Galil's on some, lacking util. 9-10 will not field his orb. And this is living and dying on the buy. But it's 7-3 down. Plan is already out of the window. Simple for ZywOo.
Oh my God. And, you know, the talent runs deep in Vitality. You're really not shy of players to have these hero moments. ZywOo, who's had some quieter games here in Cologne, really making a hell of a splash on this AWP.
Saving his energy for the playoffs.
He's just given us a glimpse of what it might feel like now.
Okay.
To flick back down. Turns out there is a limit to the ZywOo flick.
Window jump. Denied. And even if he committed... Oh, he will.
Oh, going back to it again?
Nah. Not going to happen.
Feels like very desperate on the recommit. Mezzinho dead in the window. They learn about Rops at least. 9-10's able to creep up on him, but he doesn't have the bomb here, so there's no real excitement in this 1v3. It's just another clean sweep out of Vitality.
Oh dear, it's getting more and more deadly.
And dude, the thing that's so scary about this is like very few teams have won the major and then gone on to like win that kind of next big event. I'm talking like the Katowices and the Colognes. Right, you think about Spirit at the end of Shanghai, well, they go on a 2nd place in Kato, losing to this Vitality squad. Then you have even Na'Vi fell off, going back to CSGO. Outsiders never able to replicate it. The last team actually that went on to win a Cologne after the major was that FaZe squad, their Antwerp.
Vitality look to be the exception to the rule. Because to them, it wasn't even just a major. It was a whole season. It was kept up over such a long time. So why stop now? Another slower round. And Vitality are comfortable in these positions. Don't feel the need to force anything. They still have ZywOo. Opening shot with a tag onto Blitz. Mongols trade that tag for connect control, but they're going up catwalk with the bomb. A bit of a pacier round to finish the half.
Yeah, Apex gonna get caught in the crossfire as they make their way up through short. Rops trying to take attention away from Mezzi, who they are expecting to be hidden around here somewhere. Even though they're kind of looking for him, doesn't make dealing with Mezzi any easier. There's a big backstab for Blitz. And a 2v2 as the Mongols look for their first round since those pistol conversions. It's one of the best spots they've been in yet. They've got Vitality floundering here. Flames and ZywOo having to split the defense in this retake.
No way.
Is Flames actually going to move back round? He hits the jump up. We'll get there in time. Tag from ZywOo's orb makes life a little more uncomfortable for Mezzinho. And are they ready for this wrap out of Flames? Vitality are closing the distance. We've seen already that they're comfortable playing in the extremities of this timer, but this time it's ticked too far. ZywOo can't win this, and finally one of these clutches come through for the Mongols. Their first round since the pistol. 4 on the half. The Mongols, it's not feeling like enough.
look like they can go on forever. And it's only the first map.
My brain feels like scrambled eggs after that marathon.
Seriously, how do you recover from this?
I don't know, man. Looks like a long run. We need a quick reset.
Hey, cheer up, boys. It's only a best of 5. Refuel yourself.
Oh, that was so saucy.
So creamy.
You were talking about the clutch, right?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I guess.
Team Vitality, reigning major champs, putting their best foot forward to step into those semi-finals in the Lanxess Arena. It's going to be a sold-out show in the Cathedral of Counter-Strike in just a couple of days, but we got to find out where these teams are placing. Mongols trailing behind on their map pick of Mirage, Inferno and Overpass to follow if they can drag us out the distance, but right now it's feeling like Vitality are in their element.
Yeah, they really are. Not a weak link in sight. They only drop one rifle round in that entire first half, and I think that just goes to show how dominant this has been from Vitality. A game where, were it not for the pistol round falling in the Mongols' favor, this could have been a complete blowout. Vitality swarm over A. Mazinho and Blitz both feeling uneasy, get pressured back into CT.
The standard call is full retake CT. Everyone come together, go at the same time, use a flash, but they don't have one. They get blocked with a smoke. Good position change for Flames.
Oh, not that good. Mazinho, random spam, connects to open this up. Are they ready for Mezzi in the same place? I don't think they are. Backs turned as they make their way in, and Mezzi plays on the lip of this smoke. He's got teammates to back him up.
Sure.
And so Flames is the only one sacrificed in that pistol. The fire raging for Vitality.
ZywOo takes a nice 3-piece there to go 17 and 6 with a P250. Additional damage for Vitality. Perfect post-plant position. They take CT, they push Mongols back. You know Mongols are going to have to group CT, as I said, and Vitality block it with a smoke. Feels like the round is over once that smoke hits the ground. They know the protocols, they know the best play, and they don't let it happen.
It's a good smoke.
Good smoke indeed.
What was that? Was that like a celebration?
I don't know. Flames is just stimming. Got shot through a wall, so just happy to be here, man.
I want to see that again in a minute. Save that clip. We'll roll it back. But let's see how this force buy does for the Mongols.
Bomb's going B. You're getting faked, boys. You'd love the entry on this play, though, for Vitality, because now Blitz decides not to rotate, and rightly so, but it won't save him. Mezzi gets the entry, bomb planted, retake off. Ooh.
Okay, that's a pretty huge pickup. And with Rops also far away, a missed volley now for Mezzi, which is uncharacteristic. There could be a world back in, especially with these flanks and the timings potentially open on a Rops, who goes on to recover that spray. And maybe all will be put right by Vitality. The backstab in for Techno. Senzu putting pressure on. Mezzi trapped in at the bench. Refuses to go down. And in the end, they pincer Techno. What a roller coaster of a round. You think Vitality are caught in the trap of the Mongols, and so quickly they flip the script on them.
Just such an entertaining team to watch, Vitality. I mean, even it's not always cookie.
They're always glazing them as well, because you have to.
Not to.
Like, they're playing so good.
Look how rough that round is. That's like 2v4, really, and Rops is low, and they just make it look easy. It's not even like cookie cutter, perfect Counter-Strike. It's just such strong individuals, such great team play. They can make any round look winnable. (20-7) on ZywOo. Breathing life into Vitality. Double nade.
See, the other thing that's mad is, like, this was basically the scoreline Falcons' new Prodigy signing was on in a game that they were losing to get eliminated from Cologne. Meanwhile, ZywOo at this scoreline and everyone else pulling their weight, and they are dominating the Mongols.
Yeah, it's not a weak link in sight. And it feels, I don't want to say too late, but it's so late for 9-10. 5 and 12 finally gets an AWP. 5 and 12. Round number 16, he's got his AWP.
I mean, if this was a super competitive game, that might be a fine time to bring it out. But round 16, when you're 7 rounds behind and you've won 1 rifle round in the game, certainly feels too far gone.
Could be over before it begins here on Mirage. Can Vitality make a statement? Or should we get a little bit messy? Oh, that smoke's a bit wide there on the con. 9-10's uses AWP to success. They just missed this timing, and Rops is getting inquisitive on this A site. He goes 1 for 1. All right, Vitality, dig yourself out of this.
They've lost one of their clutch presences in that Rops death over towards the apartments, or palace rather. But Mezzi's really started making a bit of a feel for himself as one of these rock reliable players. And it's him and ZywOo in this 2v4. They're split up, they're not playing together. And ZywOo's searching up through con, running a dangerous line on this 9-10 AWP.
Techno's been struggling, so Mezzi's got a chance to 1v1 for a lot of control in this round. Teammate's going to be very late. Are they going to save, really? I mean, fair enough. No money on ZywOo. Could buy up full next, but shame to see.
Whatever Vitality save, you get a little upset because you wonder how many of these they could win. But I also think, you know, even like who you have in this clutch, Mezzi is very much like a by the numbers type player. He will save in like a 1v3, 1v2, where maybe he could give it a go. And like you said, ZywOo was already out of money.
Nothing wrong with it.
So it's a justifiable save. And also, it's the second rifle round they've given the Mongols all game long. So at a certain point,
you can keep
can't be too upset about it, can you?
AWP in Palace. Missed shot. Second chance at life for 910. I remember a 910 AWP back in CT spawn.
Exec lobbed in, but no immediate contact. They're kind of going on a second timing here. There's that extra smoke to facilitate this push. And after a creeping silence, Vitality will hit the go button. Darting back out through Palace is a nice move for Mazinho. Does what he can, but it's just the one kill. And so flat domination over A on a latest split. The com player never even required. Mezzi finishes it out with a two-piece, but didn't even feel like a necessity on that round. The hit out through ramp had already done the bulk of the heavy lifting.
Killed Senzu coming off short while Vitality were killing everyone on A. So just a perfect finish for Vitality. Really have seen Mongol struggle in these seeding games. Saw it against Na'Vi.
I mean, that was one of the wildest, like, yeah, they looked... I don't know. I thought at a certain point, like, I'm like, okay, do they want to play more stage games or something? Because, man, it felt so flat. And this is another one where they're struggling to leave much of an impression. Now, they are up against the best team in the world, but this is a map they've been able to take versus Vitality before.
I'll say this, in that game, I remember what how it felt, and it did feel like Mongols, like, they were kind of just running it down all around, like really quick. Yeah. I'm not going to say about this game. I think they're just getting outclassed because they played some similar slow defaults on their T sides. They had some nice, like, got in some decent positions late in the round, and then Vitality just like multi-kill and win it all. But that game felt way rougher than this one, and I think the scoreline was as well. This at least feels like Mongols had a shot, but Vitality have played an incredible game, and they look to just clean it up here and now. Orb doesn't realize he's already dead. Flames at this corner should have 910 at the drop of a hat. Bosh. There's a trade at least, and then there's another. 4 on 3, low health on Senzu. Robs is curious. Ooh.
Oh, Mazinho will get the spot.
It's not 4x3. Robs plays native. Just a little bit off his screen.
This team were walking out B this whole time. Now, the Mongols haven't fallen for it necessarily, but as I say that, Techno moves out of position. Apex didn't get the spot. Senzu's playing trigger discipline. Oh, Apex with the stunning save.
Why?
Turns and bails out his team.
Why'd he turn around?
Mezzi and ZywOo might have fallen prey to that man up on the boost. Instead, it's looking for a stunning finish here of Vitality. And stunned are the Mongols. They can't believe just how one-sided their pick was. They never had a chance. It's a GG from Apex as Vitality shift up a gear, looking for semis in Cologne.
Could be a worse fate. And their first time in that cathedral as well. Vitality just another day in the office, looking to make this a nice, quick and easy 2-0 after besting them on Mirage. T-side get apps control and banana control for free. Mongols feeling particularly giving right now. Hoping they'll walk into this B stack. That's not the case. Apex goes back. Vitality still posing in middle. Fake drop for Rops. No one close enough to hear it. So Blitz comes back. No nades. Got to be clinical.
I mean, we saw already in that first map how this game, more so than others, feels a lot like a chess match coming from the familiarity between these squads. It's a very respectful game. Noise made here on this wrap round. But Vitality, I'm thinking they want to get tricky with this, and it's not the commitment. They've put the fear in the Mongols. They've lent 3 back over towards that B site, and now they hit the go button on an A play with Apex coming in late from Banana. He won't be needed. As Rops and ZywOo open up, the site taken convincingly. And now eased into a post plant, a man up. That is a crazy sequence.
I was about to say winnable for the Mongols. I was about to say winnable.
Where did his 2 even come from?
He was tucked in cubby, I think, up close on long, and just goes bang, bang on those arch players.
That's over in a second. Like, the Mongols are grouping to give that a go. You don't even have time to collect yourself. The round's already over.
I really thought there was something in that retake, but not today. Look at Rops, laying them to waste. That's after ZywOo gets caught looking in the wrong direction. None of that matters. Vitality win pistol. Mongols force, as to be expected.
All right, then. Good nade damage down through Banana. Not a bad way to open up. Return to sender.
Ouch.
Twice over. And they play up close with those nades. In his dying breath, Techno had the smoke pulled on a nade, so he's just blocked off CT.
Super hesitant to throw that as well.
Trying to come through early is Blitz. But he's a long way away from the rest of his team, and they're not budging. It looks like the Mongols will just settle back into a 4-man save.
Yeah, the resmoke tells you that was a good idea. Let's give it up, because Vitality just blitz in there. With double nades in spawn, they chase down Techno, they win the round. Mongols get to try again, at least.
Terrorists win.
I thought there were 2 because 1 rotates.
I mean, Blitz is a full belt at util. What does he want to do with this? Triple B start. Maybe some interest put on Banana with this hefty purchase of util. He's got the flashes ready to try and set up his teammates here, but they won't survive long enough for that flash to matter. Dead straight away. Mezzi finds the openings. And whatever the plan was for the Mongols, they won't get to put it to action. Really good time for that pace change. And this must be one of the many frustrations around playing Vitality. Even when you have your ideas, you have a game plan, they won't give you the space to roll it out.
I like that molly. Stops anyone from holding wide, close, and burns out orange box. Easy for Vitality to just walk it over the line. Pistols do nothing to stop them. Bomb doesn't even know where to go. And 5 alive for Vitality. That force buy saved over does nothing for the Mongols. Gun round coming out now. But I don't know, it feels like something's in the air, Harry. Feels like a Vitality day.
I mean, bro, it must be in the air every day because it's been a sequence of Vitality days. keeping up even after the player break. Something that Vitality themselves have spoke about, the kind of awareness of, right? That you could just come back and start a little cold, drop off a little bit. A fate they've been keen to avoid, and one that they have managed to avoid on this run into the playoffs, trying to make it semis today.
Yeah, this would be 6-0 on the tournament. If they win here and now, they won't have dropped a map. Making it into the semi-finals, get a bit of time off as well. And all these things certainly help, even getting that extra day off, not playing quarters. That allows you to prep, that allows you to relax. Gameplay's only going to get better after the fact. They are really abusing this CT nade in combination with a peak. Mezzi gets a double entry. Splendid. Senzu tried to go wide on that, but nade or bullets, pick your poison. It's deadly either way. 4-0.
And I don't know what you make of it, because we've yet to see them, I mean, outside of this game, tested against some of the other top squads. But on this run, with how convincing it's felt, I'm getting a bit nervous that the gap might have even widened coming into this new season. I don't know what that noise was there, but someone seems to have just rallied off a little...
like Apex.
Well, there's no, we'll call them moans of satisfaction from the side of...
Groans.
From the side of the Mongols right now. No happy ending on this series. This is a Vitality tale. We have rifles now and another active stance over towards Banana. The Mongols keen to try and come for this real estate. They will run into ZywOo. They deal with him after he finds his first. There's more heads on this beast. Apex out in mid has started to secure a lot of ground in A, and his whole team barreling behind him. Apex might fall, but there's that double nade into the pit. The bomb moving in last on the back of Mezzi will join up with the rest of Vitality. That's a bit of a missed smoke, and so a chance for Blitz to work here. Given a fight onto the apartments. That's the bomb, that's where it's coming from. But Mezzi throws it into the bomb site.
Just when you think they're out of nades, there's one more. Oh. Fight fire with fire. Flames fires back. Dude, that was a double nade pit and then a nade into long side. Mongols cannot catch a break.
I mean, I also think, though, you know, when you look at this Vitality squad, everything they do is with a very clear intent. Like, no one's dumping nades when it's not called for. They kept them all in play in that round, and every nade they threw had tremendous impact.
Terrorists win.
You have two players for Vitality yet to die.
Oh dear.
The first time out burn for the Mongols here, as these early rifle rounds have not panned out.
Entry is yet to die. 5 rounds in, your T-side entry has no deaths. Talk about a successful run here.
And I mean, Rops on the other side of the map, left to these lurks, also yet to die. Always getting mileage out of him, denying saves, coming in on wraps, keeping the back door, the porch light on.
We're seeing Mezzi make some opening moves in this game though, right? Going for B entries as well. So the load is lightened here for Vitality at 5-0. Already off to a stunning start. AWP out earlier this time for 910. He had to wait all game. Back on Mirage. Molly at car. Vitality still coming.
It's nice that they prioritize bringing this in earlier. That much is for certain. Having the AWP is one thing. Having it make a difference, though, is another. 910 tries his hand at the peek down through Banana, and the shot just sails on past. Now Vitality know this AWP is in play, and they know its whereabouts.
Like the change of Banana control here. He knows they're going to flash through it. He read it well, but just fully blinded. There were 2 flashes there. The second got him completely. Rops his lurk with purpose.
It's Rops on his flawless lurk as well. Still yet to get punished. Finally found out, but it won't matter.
Off for Flames.
He has Flames alongside him. And another convincing finish to this round. Mezzi even in position to deny this AWP save. Will pry it from 910's hands.
No one can get comfortable. They're taking back Banana with 3 players. That's when Mongols think they can get some info on A. They walk into Rob's deep in the apartments. Nades land in the pit. Again, a punishing position to be in here for the Mongols as they lose once more on both sides of the map. There is no refuge on this defense. 6-0.
Here we go, a bit of a Hail Mary play down through alt mid. The Mongols bring the fight to Vitality, and a fight that they weren't ready for. Apex surely dead here as well. In round 7, the Mongols trying to get on the board, and they've landed in a 4v1. Only Mezzi left to beat, and they will put 1 past Vitality.
Apex thought ZywOo had enough there. He hung around for a 3rd kill on the mid push. Not the end of the world. 1 Vitality can write off. Heavy ult mid on the mid push. Still excellent spray for ZywOo to convert that 2nd kill. As Mazzino push back in. Vitality can just go back to what's been working, this eternal banana control. A lot of utility. No orbs. Vitality staying away from it even when it's presented for free. Mongols without the money. Oh dear. Blitz has nothing but 10 health. Hopefully a cache of nades come through. He picks them all up. But this is a 4-man mid-hold in the meantime. Blitz's death would spell the end of the round. With the map going quiet and mid-smoke up, Mongols have got to be scared of B.
Dude, that was a really cool way they took that top banana control off of Blitz. I just went and checked it. Throwing the flash and molly combo, it's very, very common to see the nade lead the way to do the extra damage, right? And then the Molotov kind of hopefully burns him out. But the flash was dual purpose. It put a lot of pressure on Blitz, who's blinded by it. He stands in the molly down at 10 HP, and now they have these valuable nades for later in the round to break this smoke open and facilitate the B here, but it won't matter. 910 chews through Vitality. Crediting them for the minutiae, the nade work, but it's on that AK that the Mongols send them packing. On for the ace is 910. 4 in 1 mag, in 1 spray, and only Rops with 8 seconds left to cower and save this rifle. It's 2 in a row for the Mongols. Can they start building upon this? They also find Rops after time.
None of those nades matter when you get shot in the face. Excellent spray. You can see they didn't really scale up when the smoke was broken. 3 players close to that half wall. And 910 puts on a clinic. It's his highest impact round of the match yet. It's going to afford him an AWP and hopefully a bit of confidence to go back for these banana fights, but it's yet again Flash at the half wall that pushes them off this position.
On 9-10. Why not have the fire rate for the same level of multi-kill here on this line with the AWP? And even though Vitality is super loud about taking this top banana control, they take all the pace out of the round now. Gonna flash themselves in after that moment to group. And they still have Rops, remember, on this lurk. So far from committed here are Vitality. This is what Rops brings to the table for them on Inferno. Always keeping other options open.
Really strong flash that loses Mongols a lot of info on B. It forces them to burn their smokes. Techno has a full kit forced back into this bomb site. This is going to be a bit of a problem for Vitality, who yet again have to break this smoke and go through. Rops has joined them. They're all in.
Going into 2, 9-10 Zorb, caught out in no man's land. And now they start to scale. Techno 4K, 1 and 7, bottom of the board for the Mongols. This has to be his round. There's 2. Techno keeps on going. Rops, don't do it back to him. They reel him in. The Mongols on a knife's edge in these last few rounds, but they are making it happen. 3 straight. On their way to a bit of a comeback on the half.
Some unreal B holds coming out of the Mongols right when you're ready to write them off in this series. I thought Vitality were going to stop them on this T side with that 6-0 lead, but some incredible multi-kill moments from 9-10, from Techno backside. Again, holding their util really, really well on this B play, not using it for early banana control, not trying to inflict easy damage, but doing it to stop the commitment of Vitality. That they've done 3 times over. Mongols digging deep in this game, having to work so hard for every single round, every single kill even.
The thing that's felt nice though is they are at least having this second wind, and the pieces are starting to feel a little bit more reliable. We're getting more mileage. I mean, that was Techno, a guy with 1 kill to his name heading into that round, offering up a high pressure 3-piece from back B. You can focus on making the rounds a bit more comfortable as this game goes on. Right now, all that matters is that you're getting them. A few rounds ago, the Mongols didn't have a leg to stand on here on Inferno. And they continue to make waves. Senzu seems to think so.
That smoke, they peeked before it, they live to regret it. Senzu in the fire, somehow survives. 5-on-3 forced by the young rifler. Vitality thrown into a world of hurt. This was going so well. Ever since that mid-push. Felt like a drop in the bucket. Vitality are starting to drown in this T side. Another early advantage for the Mongols. In a round that you could justify a save, but you just don't want to. Blocked again at B, but more smokes available. Vitality, well, they catch him off guard. Going through this smoke. Timing is good for Blitz. He even gets a bit of an idea. Sees them crossing in. No, he doesn't. That smoke comes in. He thinks he has room to throw more nades. Vitality saying no. Demanding respect, forcing a post plant.
These were the 2, immortal players for Vitality on that initial 6-0 streak. Neither of them fielding a death. They've now got to clutch up. The entry and the closer, the bookends of Vitality. Rops falls first. Flames 1v3 needs the ace clutch. Fire in his heart for the first 2 though. Flames 1 left for all 5. And that gets Apex hyped up. An ace clutch to break the streak out of the Mongols. The depth of talent running deep on Vitality. It's Flames putting them back in the limelight.
Yeah, you said entry and closer. Well, it's the entry to close here for Vitality. Cracking open the bomb site, catching players caught in the open, and going on to 1v3 when everything's against him. Mongols cannot stop the roll. Disastrous round and lose. Mongols again throw themselves at Vitality. Trying to power up again early in the round. It's denied this time. 4v3. Vitality shooting ghosts through smokes. And coming out with all the kills. Oh, info that 2 are here. They will depart. Rob's almost grabbed that gap. Oh, a bit of a lazy peek on the long side. Senzu just retakes that angle, and now Vitality have to go back to B. These smokes have been really good for the Mongols, timed excellently. The committed position for Techno might cost him his life. Mezzi trades out. How about his turn for a clutch? Oh, not today.
Oh, you breathe a little easier. Smoke spam is saving the Mongols. You're very, very thankful you don't have to play another one of these clutches. Good to get back to their winning ways after that crazy clutch from Flames. They're still kind of feeling the high as he is the first death in that round to smoke spam. Back to Banana. It's been a clear game plan for Vitality, abusing this B site. Something they've looked to do in most of these rounds in this T half. Even though they've had Rops getting away with good stuff on this lurk, so often they have been fixated on breaking apart the Mongols B.
Yeah, surprisingly, the game plan has just been one note here for Vitality, and still they sit with 7 rounds at worst case. Just trying to keep it simple. At times, gotten complicated as Mongols utility has been the name of the game on the CT side, as well as their couple of players who have put up big rounds off the back of one individual. 5v4 now, Vitality going back to A for a change, leaving ZywOo with one of the 3 AKs to pick that B bomb site. Clear on mid is misinformation. Facilitates the wrong rotate. It's a good block, but Vitality are coming through.
Oh, you would have loved to see ZywOo get away with something there, but such awkward timing on the nade pull. Mezzinho tries to make up for it. It's 9-10 on Long, who's left the Mongols with a fighting chance. Now the other 2 are a long way away. Apex will have room to get this bomb planted. This 1v2 going to require a bit of everything from Apex. He needs the aim, he needs the brain. From the captain of Vitality, the one calling the shots, now only has himself to rely upon. Both players walk in through short. This is just what Apex wants. They're clearing all these sightlines, clearing all these angles. Piece by piece, the Mongols are learning where Apex can be. Will that make the task of dealing with him any easier? Molotov certainly complicates matters. Apex on the swing, just falls shy. It's going to be real close, but the Mongols pick that up for 5 on the half. series that was building to become a Vitality clean sweep, the Mongols throw a bit of a spanner in the works here. Originally 0-6 down. They will go on to recover this half, moving into the T side with 5 rounds to their name. They're not done yet. There's playoffs, the semis at least, within view for Vitality, but not yet within their grasp.
Yeah, almost felt like at times Vitality were using this game as prac to hit that B-bomb site no matter the odds, no matter what's in the way. Worked out more often than not, but Mongols did break their way into the game. Better late than never. But it should get harder from here. Stuck on the T side. Against a very confident Vitality. Rob's fighting down middle. So bold engagements to be taking.
Especially with the setup Vitality have employed, but I think that just shows you where their heads are at, right? You had both your A players taking gunfights early, and you didn't have to even have like the full 3 body there. Oh, well, that's why they wanted to fight.
Blitz just picked. They run up short side. It's Rob's in the pit. Overwhelmed by headshots. Down to 2. Can he take anything with him? Doesn't feel like it. ZywOo, clinical required. Not going to happen. Messi through the smoke with a double. Maybe he made this round interesting after all. Flames gets tagged up. Apex on the flank. His timing is all they have.
Oh, and he's taking it real wide in through the apartments. Won't be able to get here in time to stop that bomb, but how much repositioning can Mazinho actually do? Won't have cover from Senzu, who's playing in mini pit, so right now Apex is allowed to just stroll out, gets the info, spots the player backside. The information there for Apex, it's not made it any easier. Flames getting pincered here, getting put on in this 2v1. Senzu and Mazinho get in that crossfire, get it established, deal with Apex up in the apartments, and now this game is on.
Still felt like there was a way in there for Apex and Flames. Shots available, models on their screen, but they couldn't hit the heads. Still a very scary round made by Messi, but now Mongols enter the conversation. They've won a pistol on top of recovering a desperate CT side. Is there still more in store in this series? Is Overpass a possibility? Our decider, where chance to upset really does open up. Because who knows what Mongols have on that map? We are literally entering the unknown. Still not quite there yet, though. Vitality armed and ever dangerous. Bring the heat into Banana. Shotgun from afar. Gets what you bargained for. And Messi's not surviving this escape. They chase him down. So Mongols, even the score up. Can you believe it?
Apex is in a bit of a love-hate relationship with the Mag 7. He
Mostly
loves
hates.
it hates him.
Yeah.
At least it has here in Cologne. Still yet to see him really get much out of the Mag 7 purchase.
I like the UMP buy for Robs. You know, he's ahead of the meta, Harry. He's setting it right now. Just you wait. MP9 just ain't what he used to.
So you're saying the UMP gets more kills in this save? They are being hunted.
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
They both get 1.
Oh, and kind of similar health. It's hard to split this up, but I guess we could decide it right now.
Oh,
it's the
yes.
UMP to pull up. No, wait a second, a last-minute entry from the MP9.
Hey, I'll take that.
That's a lot of kills on that exit, by the way. Getting out with
4 kills.
4 kills not only gets $200 extra in the bank account of everyone for Vitality.
Plus 600 for the killers.
Plus 600 for the kills. You're
Times
actually
2,
pretty
1,200.
flush with money.
1,400 per player. Bosh, Harry.
That's quick maths with an F. The passing grade.
All right, now Vitality might need to go back to school on this CT side. And ZywOo clocks in.
It was a pretty disastrous hunt, wasn't it? And now you kind of know what you've set yourself up for here if you're the Mongols. You've seen one of the M4s fire off already. And you know that money has been put into this round.
What are you hunting in reality? You're hunting SMGs. Like, you may as well just let them have you. If there are 3 USPs and 2 SMGs here, they're no threat. But on that hunt, Mongols give money. They give reason to invest. They give weaponry. Vitality now sit 5v4. Looking to sweeten the deal. Delicious double from ZywOo. Can he find any more? Oh.
And it's these 2 M4s that are doing all the damage right now. Sure, Rops is going to get overran. But ZywOo moving in. The delivery boy. Here's that rope you ordered. The Mongols hang themselves after that hunt. Feeding M4s into the ranks of Vitality. ZywOo puts it to use.
4 kills from him. Apex with the finisher. Doesn't really get better than that. They start their gun rounds early on this half. That was meant to be full eco, if not for the exits. Now Mongols dilly-dallying in spawn. Trying to figure out the best buy they can. 1 AK, 1 Galil. Hails in comparison.
Just a full walk up mid. Vitality clearing banana. This is info that the Mongols have thanks to Techno. Leaves it to some spam up through banana, looking for that opening. On a chance, on a feeling, but it won't connect. That leaves them with this original plan, which was to walk out top mid. They've been given this room, given this space, but a 4th man is making his way over thanks to that banana take on Flames. Might not even be a requirement. ZywOo, oh, stat pad round.
Not again.
Up against the rifles, he nails 3. And that should already be enough for Vitality to have a comfortable lead here. Not even needed was that 2K from Rops, but it just puts a nice bow on the round.
Just looks on rails, just having repeaks into multi-kills here for Vitality. Barely any util, barely any fireworks in these rounds. It's just DOA for Mongols. And now they have nothing. 2K a player. Score's about to get sweeter for Vitality as they look for double digits. How's he getting those 3Ks back-to-back in library?
I don't know. Oh, Mezzi's turn. Mezzi's turn indeed. As he takes to these mid-fights, now he's got ZywOo backing him up. They're just beating up on the Mongols. It's direct. It's in your face. They bring about the end of that round very, very quickly. If the Mongols were hoping to take that slow, have some time to talk about the coming rounds, they do not get given the chance.
Who's cracking jokes in there right now? Because Vitality is having a ball. Everyone giggling as Mongols try to get serious with a timeout. Just no stress for Vitality.
It's just such an impressive way of playing the game too, right? Like the one time the Mongols, think about this, the one time the Mongols tried to pressure the money, it led to their downfall, it cost them everything. Vitality, meanwhile, they're pushing you while you go for conversation in your eco rounds. You don't even get to talk to each other.
As he's running it.
More aggression from Mezzi all the way down mid. He didn't buy any util. This was the goal from the get-go, send him down, but he won't get out with anything.
Finally punished. You can't lose this round though, Mongols. There's no excuse. Messina, don't go too early. Oh dear, tries to chase that short player. The cover is there. The footsteps bait him in.
So now you know they're too strong in A It's going to trigger reaction over here at the B site, but Flames never left. He's actually pulled a second player around with him. And the Mongols look like they're just going to play through this. Into the double stack, into the MP9. Flames, once more at this B site, looking to ruin the Mongols' day.
Unreal. Mongols like cooling, they have the gap, they're taking it really, really fast, but that's super ugly.
Another round, by the way, that showcases why Vitality is so terrifying. The Mongols made that call as fast as they physically could from their positions. They beelined for the B site. Still, Vitality beat them there on the rotate.
They just do the same thing. As soon as Vitality realize we've shown them 2A in a 3v4, let's immediately go 2B. They just know... They know exactly what Mongols are going to do before they do it. Flames blocks B in anticipation.
And you figure that would get a response out of Apex, knowing that he got there in time to beat the Mongols. That's like a great tactical own, essentially, right? They knew about the stack. They tried to dodge it. Apex still faster.
Come on,
and that's also the 3v5 from Vitality, starting in dire straits, losing ZywOo and Mezzy at the opener.
Can I just ask a question? Who the hell is going to beat this team? Does anybody know? Who's gonna win? Should we just give them the trophy? Name a contender. This is the contender?
You know, I guess this is like the big reason, like with Falcons falling out, they were one of the teams that was supposed to challenge and they didn't look in shape to challenge anyone. The other move obviously being Spirit with the ZywOo signing. Shiro and Donk both having a phenomenal tournament, but yeah, the gap between 1 and then 2 and 3 and the rest of the Counter-Strike landscape is a chasm, it's massive. Vitality are leaps and bounds ahead of everyone. 3-on-2 in this retake. The Mongols end up with a bomb plant. Can they survive? Because that's what this starts to feel like very, very quickly. A survival game. Yeah. And one that hates you. One that's stacked against you. Techno down in the pit. And the house always wins as Flames collects his dues. 5 chances for Vitality to close and be brisked away into those semi-finals.
Yeah, these seeding games for Mongols, again, not doing them any favors, but I can barely blame them. The poor guys just getting dealt a Vitality masterclass, even when they kind of throw away rounds in this map and give away the lead in the T side. This CT half has just been lights out ever since that saved eco forced by round on a streak.
Yeah. I mean, dude, technically, you've made one error in this game, and your only error was hunting the 2 SMGs on the back of your conversions. And what did that do? It's cost you the entire match. That's how punishing this Vitality are.
I wouldn't say that's the only error Mongols have made. They've definitely like done some kind of aggressive rush rounds and, you know, thrown their chances out the window there, pushing apps a minute 40. But right now, they're just trying to see if anything can connect, and Vitality certainly are. Nice entry from Mizinho. Apex with an AWP. Excuse me, ZywOo didn't even want it. Apex trying to show the young gun how to do it. It's not going too well, though. Smoked off. Deep position for Senzu. Mezzy doesn't look like he's aware. But let's see if he checks this one. Not today.
All right, Apex. He's played alongside some of the best AWPing talents ever produced in this game in ZywOo, Kenny S. Let's see if Apex can channel that with the AWP. First shot lands. Apex gets the ball rolling on this retake. How much further can he go? Dead after the double, leaves it just on ZywOo.
The fact that we're considering a 3v3 retake on this B-bomb site shows how truly far gone this game is. It was not going to happen. Mizinho holds it down backside. 3 kills, wins the round for the Mongols. They do something. Better late than never. 4 rounds separate them. But Vitality just having a little bit of fun.
Show me Vitality's AWPer. No, not that either.
No, I mean his AWPer.
Oh, definitely not this one. Timeout. And a chance for Xtaz to weigh in.
Perfect. Is the Orpex coming back out, or?
Orpex? I don't know. I don't think so.
Probably for the best.
It could. That's where they're at with the money. It could. And it wouldn't necessarily wreck them in the next round either.
I just want the Scar, you know? Someone bring the auto sniper. This is a perfect game to do it. Underrated, some say.
Some being you.
Yeah.
Gross gun, horrible gun, no respect.
Exactly.
Dude, why would Vitality want to tarnish? If you could point to one point in time in this run where Vitality used the auto sniper, that nullifies every win they've ever had.
Oh, I think
ever.
you're right.
Retroactively,
I think you're
nullifies all of it.
Well, no comment.
Was it Norva who got really angry at teams using the auto?
It was like 3 autos, 2 orbs on like a.
And they lost the comeback. Was it on Mirage?
It was like 13-2 CT side comeback.
Yeah. Oh, that's
CSGO.
good.
I think it was
good.
Harvu.
That's a good memory. Yeah, this sounds right.
Yeah, I know. I've seen an auto used in the last round of a grand final a long time ago, and that got a few people angry, shall we say? Real ones remember the Fnatic auto sniper.
But of course, but the GOAT esports player,
True.
He was angry about the auto sniper for the same reason I would be.
What, because he's
Just
the GOAT?
dishonorable.
Okay.
Just gross. And quite frankly, beneath Vitality.
True. But the Negev, Harry...
Viable.
Viable. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Viable.
Absolutely viable.
And if anyone could do it, it would be Vitality. Here they are, ready at this B site for the hit.
Oh, he's through the smoke in the molly, and still Apex is aware.
Oh my god. The Mongols are sweating bullets right now. And Apex might have just finished them off with that double kill through the smoke. He's looking for even more. We'll get found out. Mazinho with a bit of revenge, delivered swiftly to Vitality's captain. A 2-on-3 in the post plant. Mezzi holding for this smoke push. Can't reel in Mazinho. Are they really going to find a way? In a round as unlikely as this one, Mazinho has given them a hope to hold on to. The nade falls short. Mazinho just looks away. 9-10. Pressure's on now. This 1v2 to try and keep the Mongols alive and in contention will not come through. Semi-finals secured for Vitality.
Nothing else expected from this team. They come in hot again to a new season, a new tournament. The victors of the major, the title holders of Cologne, look to lift the trophy again in the Cathedral. We knew they'd be in the playoffs. Now we know how deep they start. Semi-finals for Vitality. Mongols have to do it on the Friday afternoon.